Hello everyone, welcome back to Easy English with Matt. I'm really happy to see you here guys again. Welcome back to my channel. And today in this video lesson, I'm going to try something new guys. So many people have asked me in the comments to speak slower, to speak more slowly, because they cannot catch my words, they cannot catch what I'm saying. So in this video, I'm going to try to speak slower. I'm not 100% sure that this is gonna be good and right, because it's hard for me to change my way of speaking. But if you can hear guys, I'm already speaking slower, and this is kind of weird and strange for me. Well, anyways, I hope you guys like it, and I hope now you can understand clearly and better what I'm saying. And this video lesson guys, I'm making also about the prepositions. So prepositions are like really complicated and hard topic in English for non-native speakers, because there are many rules, and if you don't know those rules, then you're going to make mistakes for sure. And today we're talking about such prepositions as in, under, on, above, to, into, out of, and so on. So those are the prepositions of place. And if you guys interested of learning those prepositions, then just keep watching this video guys, and you're going to learn more today. And one more thing guys, I want you to put your comments down below after you watch this video and tell me if it's good or not that I'm talking slower. Because if it's good, then I'm going to keep doing that, and I'm going to keep talking slower in my further videos. But if you don't like this guys, if it's like good for you that I'm speaking faster, then you can tell it in the comments down below as well, and I'm going to film my next videos and speak faster. So yeah, don't forget to leave your comments guys, and now let's count to 3 and start. 1, 2, 3, let's go. And let's begin with such prepositions as on, above, under, and below. And these two are similar guys, not to each other, just on is similar to above and under is similar to below. So on is used when some object touches another object from above, right, from this side, from the top of it. And if we have, for example, an apple, and I put this apple on my hand, so it should touch my hand from upper side, right, from over here. Here we have apple on my hand. Or there is a phone on my desk or on my table. That means that the phone touches the desk or touches the surface of the table. Then above means that the object doesn't touch the surface. It's like in the air or standing on something that is higher than the surface, right? For example, we have some shelf guys, and the apple is on the shelf, and below the shelf we have the table. So we're saying the apple is above the table because the table is here and apple is like upper than the desk or the table. Upper is not correct to say, I'm just explaining to you guys, and never ever use that one, okay? It's above the table. And such words as below and under are really similar, and they are like almost the same, at least for me. So guys, under means that some object is under the surface, right? So on, it was on top over here, and under is like lower than the surface is. For example, this is the surface of the table, right? We take the same apple and we'll put it under the table. So remember, this was on the table and this is under the table. Then below is lower, it doesn't touch the table. Well, under doesn't have to touch as well. You can say this is under and this is under, but below doesn't touch for sure. So if you're saying the phone is below the car, that means the phone is on the ground, right? And the surface of car is a bit higher. So you say the phone is below the car. Or you can also say the phone is under the car. It's even better. Below we use when we have like a big difference of heights, right? The land is below the airplane, or the water is below, I don't know, the water is below the ship, and so on guys. Now let's move to the next prepositions, and now we have in front of, and behind something. So in front of means that something is from this side of you, right? This is my face, this is my front part, and something is in front of me, right? In front of my face. And behind means that something is on my back, right? The apple is in front of my face and the apple is behind my head, right? So in front of means like you can see it, it's in front of your face, in front of your eyes, or in front of some object. And behind it means like something is behind your back, right? Is on the side of your back. So for example, we have a car. Car has two sides, right? Well, car has a lot of sides, but we're talking about the front of the car and the back of the car. So if the person is standing in front of the car, that means that the person is in the place that car is going to, right? So car is going this way, car is going forward, and the person is in front of the car. So the person could be hit by the car, right? There could be an accident. And if the person is behind the car, so let's say car is going this way and I am standing behind the car. So car is going away from me, right? I am behind the car. Now, folks, we have such words as between and next to. So let's start with next to. So if some object is standing next to another object, it means that those two objects are really close to each other, right? They're standing next to each other, you can even say. For example, we have two trees. We have an orange tree and we have an apple tree. So I'm asking someone, where is an orange tree? And they are saying the orange tree is standing or it's growing next to an apple tree, right? So the apple tree is standing next to the orange tree and the orange tree is standing next to the apple tree. Or let's say there is some girl near me, let's say Emily, and someone is asking, where's Emily? And another person answering, Emily is standing next to Matt and Matt is standing next to Emily. They're standing next to each other, right? So next to means that some objects are really close to each other. Then between. And between, guys, is used when you or some object is in the middle of some other object. For example, here's Emily, here's another person, let's say Jack. All right, so I'm standing in between. I'm between Emily and Jack. Then we have apples. We have red apple, green apple, and let's say yellow apple. So the red apple is in between. The red apple is between the yellow one and the green one. Or we can say the green apple or whatever. We have green, red, and yellow, right? Not sure. Let's say the green one is standing next to the red apple. And the red apple is between the green and the yellow one. And the green one or the yellow one is standing next to the red one. Clear? Move on. Now there's one more word to add to between. So we have between and we have among. So among is used when there are a lot of people, and between is used when you're just standing between two people, right? Or two objects. So between, I'm between two people. I'm between two cars. I'm between two trees. But I'm among a lot of people. I'm among of group of people. I'm among of those crowds. I'm among means that there is like a big crowd, there are a lot of people, and you are one of them. I'm among of those people. You're not saying I'm between those people because there are more than two people, right? So you're saying I'm among of them. Or the apple is among all of these apples. The one that you need is among one of those apples, guys. So clear, between is for two people, like you're standing between two people or two objects, and among is used for more than two objects or people. Now, folks, let's talk about the word near. And near is connected to the word next to. It's like almost the same. So next to means that some object is close to you, right? Emily is next to me. Emily is standing next to me. Or I could say Emily is near me, right? She's really close to me. Like my hand is near me, right? It would be like really bad if it wasn't near to me. If it was far, I wouldn't be so happy. I wouldn't film this video, but my hand, thanks God, is near to me. And like if you say something is near to you, it means it's not far. It's not far away from you. It's just like close to you. You can maybe even touch it, right? This person is near to me, or this person is next to me. You can sometimes say next to, sometimes you can use near. Depends of the situation. And the word far we use with the word from. So I'm standing far from that tree. I'm standing far from the red car. He is far from here. This is far from there. This apple is far from the store. I'm far from my friends, and so on. So far means that some object or some person is not close to you. It's far, you can't even see it probably. Maybe you see it, it doesn't matter. It's just not close to you, right? It's far. And you say, it's far from me. It's far from something. So if you're using object is far, you should say from what? Not always, like you can say, my home is far. Everybody understands it's from here. My home is far. But usually, if you want to sound correct and you want everybody to understand you, then you use I'm far from and where. I'm far from what? So I'm far from my home. I'm far from my work. This computer is far from the outlet, and so on, guys. Next two words for our prepositions, guys, are in and out. So in is used when some object or some person is located inside of some other object. For example, I am in the room. I am in my room right now. Or the apple is in the bag. Or this car is in the big box. Or this car is in the store, in the car store or car seller store, whatever. So if something is in something, that means that that object is located in another object, inside of another object. When you're buying your new phone, you have the new phone in the box, right? In the paper box. And the word out is when the same phone is already outside, right? You took it, you opened the box and you took your phone, so now you're using it. So your phone is out of the box, right? The box is away and the phone is right here. Or my car is out of the garage. Or I'm out of my home. I'm out of the bathroom, out of my room, and so on. So out is located far from the object. You already took it away from some object. And in, you or some object is located inside of something else. From prepositions in and out, we move to prepositions into and out of, right? So the prepositions into and out of don't show where you are, don't show where the object is located. They show where you or some object is moving to. So for example, I'm getting to my apartment. So you say I'm getting into my apartment, right? And the apple is flying into some box. So I have thrown the apple and now it's getting into the box, right? So this apple is getting into the box. It shows the movement, right? Or my keys are going into my pocket, right? I'm putting the keys into my pocket. And the out of means totally same, but the other way. I'm getting out of my apartment. He's getting out of the taxi. My cat is getting out of his little house. Or the apple I'm taking out of the box, right? So into, the movement inside, and out of is movement outside of something. And the last two prepositions we have today, guys, are to and towards. And they both show where you need to go. They both show the direction of your movement. So to is used for your destination. I'm going to school. I need to go to the pharmacy. He's going to the hospital. They are going to the police station, and so on. And towards shows the straight way, like he's going towards me. So there is a person and he's going straight to me according to one straight line, right? He's not going to turn, he's not going to reverse, and so on. He's going towards me, right? It means that somebody is moving straight to you. I'm going towards the door. So there is a door and I have to go straight to that door. Towards means more like a straight line to some object that you need to move to. And to is like your final destination, and you can use any way you want. I'm going to work, so you can use subway, you can use car, you can use anything. But if you're going towards the work, right, then you can see your work and I'm going towards it, right? I can see my work and I'm going to use this straight line to get right to my work, right? Clear. This is all for our today's video, but this is not the last one that I'm making about prepositions, because yeah, I know this is really hard and complicated topic for non-native speakers. Even for me, I don't know how to use all the prepositions, guys. If you know more prepositions, leave them in the comments down below. I'm going to shoot another video so I can take your prepositions, your suggestions too, guys. And I'm not sure if this video was good because I was trying to talk a bit slower. And if you liked it, guys, if I did it right, if it's better, then leave a comment down below that you liked it, or if you didn't like, then tell me that you don't want me to speak this slowly, so I'm going to try to speed up next time. And well, this is all for today. Leave your precious likes, guys, leave some comments down below, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.